Discuss the central theme of Robert Browning's poem, Fra Lippo Lippi. Or, discuss the function of art and the artist as expressed in Robert Browning's poem, Fra Lippo Lippi. Marks 10-12. Answer. Lippi, the poetic persona in Browning's Fra Lippo Lippi, was an actual painter-monk of Renaissance Italy. Through Lippi, Browning voices many of his convictions about life and art, ideal and reality, religion and morality, and especially the function of art or the responsibility of the artist. In this dramatic monologue, Browning emphasizes the fact that Lippi was one of the first painters to break with the formal traditions of ecclesiastical painting which Fra Angelico and Lorenzo Monaco followed. Lippi was the first naturalist and realist in painting, preferring contemporary scenes and figures. This was of course Browning's view of his own position in poetry in the 19th century. Certainly the artistic creed which Browning attributes to Fra Lippo Lippi is much more his own than Lippi's. According to Browning, Lippi occupied an important place in the history of art as the harbinger of the new manner of painters. Lippi contributed warm and naturalistic expression to art, as compared to the old formal religious artists. We get the gist of Browning's own philosophy of life in the words of Lippi when he says, "This world's no blot for us, nor blank, it means intensely, and means good, to find its meaning is my meat and drink." In spite of the restraints imposed on his freedom of movement and the compulsion to paint only souls and saints, Lippi remains cheerful, carefree and speaks almost gay in vain. His zest for life is unbounded, and the life in its fullness is the only source of joy for Lippi. Though a monk, he speaks like a man of the world and is fond of the pleasures that life has to offer. Lippi says, "You should not take a fellow 8 years old and make him swear to never kiss the girls." This poem explains not only Lippi's view of the purpose of painting, but also the poet's own beliefs about the function of poetry. Both painters and poets have the power of imagination. The question is what the relationship should be between the real world around them and the ideal world that they can imagine. His painting is so much vibrant and lifelike that the painter will cause his viewers to pay more attention to human bodies and thereby become distracted from their proper concern of life, their souls. Both Browning and Lippi disagree to this point of view. To them, life is the first concern, be it to the artist or to anyone. As a true Renaissance artist, he totally disagrees to the censorious limitations of the Church to forget there's such a thing as flesh. Lippi believes that such church doctrine transforms art into propaganda rather than creative expression. He believes that beauty never diminishes piety. In the lines 270-221, he explains that by responding to the beauty of God's creation, human beings are led to be aware of the soul within themselves. While painting, Lippi always remembers the God of Genesis creating Eve in the Garden of Eden. That flesh that was made by God cannot be evil. Realistic paintings actually draw the attention of human beings to real-life beauty that they might otherwise ignore. In this way, the artist causes human beings to praise their creator. Thus, the central theme of Fra Lippo Lippi is the function of art and poetry which should deal with real life and its beauty. Finished. Please subscribe to the channel for more updates of ready-made notes on English literature. Also, please share this channel to help any student pursue a degree in English literature. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please do not forget to like and comment.